Man, look at this, man. Man, shout out to my man King, though. I fuck with you, big dog. But nah, bro, we gotta get it.
The day before the show, Sony about to let it go. You know who else heard you? Godzilla heard you. Had to release that atomic breath on you. Financials is in the building.
Financials?
Yeah.
What?
The day before your show.
What are you talking about, bro?
I told you what was going to happen to you. Now you gotta feel, because you don't want to listen.
What? Hold on. When did we start bragging about a company making so much money, though, on video games is what I want to know. I thought it was about the games, Mo. Now we getting on here bragging about how much bread a company make? Nah, man, we gotta do better than that. We gotta do way better than that, young. On mothers.
Peace and blessings, and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. Yeah, today's the day before the big. It's not. I can't even say a big showdown. Today's the day before we get a chance to see Kong Beard's teeth. It's show.
Kong
got a state of play. It's not a showcase. It's a state of play. So it's gonna give you, it's like, State of the Union. They talking to their constituents. Trying to reassure the crowd that the impending doom that is facing them is not gonna consume them all. This is what they say. You ever saw that movie Don't Look Up?
Nah, I ain't never saw that, huh?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
You dudes. Look up. Because the sky is falling, Chicken Little.
Chicken
the sky
what?
is falling, Chicken Little. So you got a show tomorrow. Alright, we're going to hear more about Stellar Blade. If you don't have a release date, that's an L.
What? A L? Mo, let me get something straight though, fool. Hold on. Didn't Xbox develop a direct? I think maybe I'm only giving you. Didn't only 2 games had the release dates? Mo, we showing 15 games tomorrow. If 3 of our games got release dates, we already in the league. What are you talking about if Stellar Blade ain't got a release date? Come on, bro. What are you talking about?
We're going to hear more about Rise of the Ronin, where I heard is first Souls game to have an easy mode. Guess you dudes can't cut it. So gotta put an easy mode in the Souls game for you guys to make it more inclusive, Gotta like to have everybody around. You can see more baby steps. Guarantee that. Push that product. AAA Game of the Year. Baby steps. I hope J-Dub does show up. Because he ducked that fade with the Xbox showcase. So I think he feel a little bit stronger within himself that he show up here. I hope you do show up. I hope so. But we understand how mustard hearts do, and the mustard heart in you, I understand. And your rats and your snitches, you know how y'all do. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just helping you, be true to you. But this showcase, they said they're going to have 15 plus games that they're going to show across the boards. 2 games that I'm interested in. I told you, Stellar Blade and Rise of the Ronin. Definitely interested in those.
Of course you are.
I got a couple of games that...
Of course you are. And matter of fact, to be honest with you, I mean, the only game a Sony fan was interested in from that Xbox show was the fucking Indiana Jones game. That was the only game people was looking forward to, for real. But when that drink came out the way it did, okay, yeah. Not too many people was looking forward to that game now. But it's going to be more than just 2 games you're going to be wanting to play after this show. I guarantee you.
I do got to, dust off and play on my PlayStation. And I want to see what's all the hubbub about. None of this first-party stuff that's going to be there. Maybe we'll see one of those games or services that did survive the purge. And hopefully, we can get more clarification on them going third party.
First of all, Mo, that's not going to happen. Nobody's going third party. First of all, what you mean by going third party? Do you mean releasing shit on PC and mobile? Everybody doing that. Like, what do you mean by third party though, fool? We ain't, like, shit ain't coming to fucking Xbox exclusively. Like, Uncharted, motherfucking Last of Us, that ain't coming to Xbox if that's what you mean by third party, and vice versa.
Because Kong won't survive this. Kong will die. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know how we do it over here. We're going to be consistent. We're going to keep the boot on your neck.
What was that 666
this whole
shit?
Generation. Survive this. Kong will die. Hashtag no.
Whoa. What's that, buddy? What's that? What that mean? No P6 or what that mean? Who bought you, Mo? Who bought you?
No PlayStation 6. You know how we do it over here. We're going to be consistent. We're going to keep the boot on your neck this whole generation. PlayStation ain't gonna make it out of this. You're gonna be an app.
Be an app.
Have a good day.
We gonna be an app? No, sir. I highly believe that. I highly doubt that, should I say. But I do believe if anybody got a chance to be in the app, it's that goddamn Xbox. For real, for real.
From the hot. From me hot. I want you to have a good day.
We gonna be an app?
I want you to look at it and realize these are your last days. And the next topic will illustrate how the apocalypse is coming. And as one of the four horsemen, war, I can tell you the apocalypse is coming. It's almost over.
You speaking to Xbox fans.
Get your apps ready.
Yeah, that's who you talking to.
Hear ye, the gang's all here. Gather round, come up, come one, come all. You're about to see the most incredible spectacle the world has ever brought to you. Come closer. I know you in the back, you need to come closer. Come to the front of the congregation. The beat downs is about to start. Didn't I tell you $100 billion is going to get you to the front of the table? Didn't I tell you $100 billion follow the money? Don't look at the little man who was doing shicey stuff in the corner, acting like he was bigger than what he was. And what's crazy is, PlayStation, you would have thought, was bigger than who they thought they were. They were perpetrating a fraud.
Hell, Mo. So, okay, I ain't gonna lie. Sony do overcharge stuff. They do that though, right? But like I said before in one of my other videos though, young, Sony puts out games. They take chances on games. When is Xbox going to give us that? Like, I don't understand. Like, what are you talking about? And you sitting up here bragging about a company making $100 or a bunch of dollars and shit. Where are you benefiting from Microsoft making all this money though? They still giving you shitty ass games. Power World is the talk about Xbox right now. Are you kidding me? Power World. Stop playing with yourself.
Faking the funk. Selling wolf tickets. Actually enjoying being a fraud. My mama always told me, a lion and a thief walk hand in hand up the block. A snitch and a rat always is in the back. We understand exactly who you are.
What?
Financials is up second quarter. I told you they broke your back last quarter. This quarter, the beatings are at the table. Yo, remember when Sony was screaming, oh, we have 123 million active users. Remember at CES they was talking that? Yeah. Microsoft came out and obliterated that number with 200 million active users. Destroys the competition across PC, mobile, and consoles.
Exactly. That's my point that I'm making. Sony came out and said that across the PS3, PS4, PS5. That's pretty good for just console base. Once Sony expand that to the mobile and console, you already know that number going to jump up way more than what it is, Mo. Like, stop playing though.
This is serious, serious. It can make you delirious, delirious. You should have a healthy fear of us. Fear
What?
of us. Because too much of us is dangerous. Do you understand exactly what is about to happen?
Enlighten
Did you see the holiday sales? Hardware's up. Look at you clowns.
3%.
I saw you clowns on Twitter talking about, oh, you see how young Odin, Satya Nadal, young Odin, first of his name, respect, is saying that Microsoft games, when it flashes on the screen, if you played any Xbox products, you would have known that it says Microsoft Game Studios. They're under Microsoft Games. What idiot?
Mo, I ain't gonna hold you, fool. I respect the shit out you, King. But look, Mo, until Xbox giving you content to brag about, it's no reason you should be on here bragging about the company's financials when you ain't got no fucking, when you ain't experiencing none of this benefit in Microsoft business financials. You an Xbox boy waiting to play a couple of PS5 games when they drop. Come on, bruh. Make it make sense.
Static nonsense, so you trying to correlate to make something fit your weak narrative. Xbox is the brand. Game Pass is the vehicle. Microsoft Game Studios, Microsoft Games, is the development.
What games, though?
Okay, because when they put the games, like when Call of Duty shows up on your PlayStation this year, it's going to say Microsoft Game Studios.
Okay.
It's not going to say Xbox Game. The level of stupidity with you dudes is at an all-time high, but this is where your back is broken. Second quarter fiscal period, I told you, it came out a day before your show.
That's because that's all they can brag about. Remember when the Xbox Developer Direct? Remember I told you in my other video. It was the day after the Direct or the day of the Direct. Sony came out and raised their prices because they know that shit was dog shit that Xbox put out. So Xbox want to come out and throw out financials before this PS show, right? That's because that's all they got to talk about. They don't have no substance to talk about. Oh, we made $1 billion this year. Okay, how's you gonna turn that billion into great content? I'll wait.
To defecate all over it. Whatever you're gonna talk about is not gonna matter. You know why? Because if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Shout out to MLB The Show advertising that they showing up on Game Pass in March 20-something.
Okay.
Get down with the get down. They know where their bread is buttered at.
Nobody's plays that
Cash
for real.
over here. We're looking good. It's looking really good. So back to this quarter, this fiscal period, where Microsoft Game Studios, Microsoft Games outperforms Windows. This is the leading money getter. I told you. What are you talking about third party? What are you talking about? You dense idiot. You don't see it. You don't see how you won't be able to compete. You can't compete the same ways that you were doing before. These numbers indicate the death of Kong.
Wow.
This is what all you media dudes is trying to prop up this weekend at Bernie's dead body. This is what y'all was doing. He's a shell of his former self. He's no longer the champion that we knew. He's no longer that guy. Have y'all ever watched a boxer and he was a champion and it was dope and he was doing everything and it just got to a point where that was it? The champ is here. The unequivocal champ is here.
Okay, look, let me say one thing, yo. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. The pendulum might start swinging a little bit, but it's not gonna swing until Sony Xbox put out games. That's all I'm saying. I don't give a damn if they make $200 trillion in 1 year. Where is the quality games that people be striving for, be clamoring for? Y'all have yet to put out quality games though. So until y'all do that, y'all gonna still be talking about financials. Ain't nobody worried about that. We turn these consoles on to play games, not to use it for apps and talk to your friends and shit. At the end of the day, we trying to play good quality games. That's all.
And you guys have a front row seat to the beating of a century. I waited for this for a while. I know Phil Dominus Maximus really is Spencer first of his name was going to.
Hold on. What did he say? Go back, Mo. I need to hear that again.
You guys have a front row seat to the beating of a century.
Wow.
I waited for this for a while. I know Phil Dominus Maximus really is Spencer first of his name is going to usher in an era of greatness. All you dudes on the other side are on the wrong side of history. And I told you that. But just pull up a seat. Sit down. Be quiet. Hold back your tears. Remember the glory days when y'all used to do it. Remember when y'all used to have those moves. It's over now. The Xbox got you. Whatever you need, we got it over here.
No, you
Whatever
don't.
you're trying to get out with, we got that over there.
You don't.
Soon we won't even have you. We got you as a first-party studio that delivers for us and Game Pass. That should tell you more about everything. Shout out, you still got baby steps. We don't want that. Y'all can keep that. But you know what it is. You know where the tagline goes. It goes here. Try to play the Game Pass.
Wow, Mo, let me say something right quick, Mo. First and foremost, shout out to you, King, though. Shout out to you, big dog. But come on, man. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Ain't no way, cuz. Until Xbox put out games, you still gonna be talking about financials.